I walked in on my girlfriend passed out drunk on the floor and my best friends were recording her. Now they are getting psycho because we filed a police report. I've been with my girlfriend Laura for a year. She is awesome, and we love each other. I've been friends with Jake and Shelly for 2 years. They adore my girlfriend and pretty much hang out with her more than me. One time, they even told me if we were to break up, they would pick her side over mine, even though I've known them longer. Anyway, I'll get to the point. So Laura just graduated college and wanted to celebrate. Let me start by saying she never drinks. In the year I have known her, I think she's only drunk once or twice, and honestly, that's because my group of friends kind of pressured her into it. She doesn't handle alcohol well since she is really small and has no tolerance. This will be important later. So Jake and Shelly invited her to their place while I was at work, so I couldn't come. The plan was for them to pick her up and take them to their place and for me to pick her up after work so she wouldn't drink and drive/have to spend the night. All is well. I trust them and know they are experienced drinkers and would watch her. I get off at 2 a.m. from work and head over to their place. At this point, I knew Laura was drunk because of the sloppy texts I was getting from her, so I knew that I would have to take care of her. But then, I get to their house and walk in on something terrible. Laura is passed out on the ground, Shelly is on top of her, making out with her, and Jake is recording it all with his phone. I freak out and ask him what the F is going on. I snatch his phone from him and delete the videos and pictures. He laughs and says it was all a joke, that they took the pictures to make fun of Laura in the morning and play a joke on her. I pick her up off the ground, and we leave. Guys, she was so drunk she could barely walk. She was puking constantly, she was crying and couldn't see straight, and my friends were completely sober. What the fuck? I put her to bed and then received a text from Shelly saying that I shouldn't be mad since it was all a joke. I replied that they took advantage of her, and she agreed, but she claimed they took advantage of her in a friendly way so that she would let loose and have fun since she was always studying. I was so disgusted that I didn't reply and cared for Laura all night since she wouldn't stop vomiting. The next day, Laura receives many text messages from them angrily scolding her for getting them in trouble. They say she is a grown-ass woman who can handle her own mistakes, that they don't give a fuck what I think about what they did, that I am a little bitch, and that it's all her fault, and she pressured them into making the video. If you all saw how incoherent and blacked out my girlfriend was, you'd know that she couldn't even stand up, let alone pressure someone to do anything. She has been crying over it all day and switches between yes, it was all her fault, to no, they were being disgusting souls. As for me, they kept criticizing me and insulting me for being angry, saying I was overreacting to a simple joke that they would play on her. I don't know what to do, so please give me some advice. Am I wrong? Because I don't effing think I am, but Jake and Shelly are going around spreading rumors about this, making me out to be a jealous, controlling a-hole and my girlfriend to be a dumb drunk who pressured them into acting badly. Update, so for several days after the incident, they constantly contacted my girlfriend blaming her and telling her it was her fault. She did admit to them that she was blackout drunk and couldn't remember anything. They pounced on that information by telling her false stories of what actually happened and telling her that I was lying and a controlling a-hole who just wanted to isolate her from her true friends. Since they've known me for a long time, they then proceeded to tell her horrible stories about my past, that I did substances when I was 18, for God's sake, that I was once arrested for drunk driving. That was a mistake I owned up to as soon as she and I met, and she was aware of it since the beginning, and that I've slept with multiple women and that Laura is just another number to me. Guys, I'll admit that I used to be a party animal, and I have a bad past, but I am a changed person now, and I love my girlfriend with all of my heart. It hurt that they were using my past against me to get her to come to their side. So I told her that she should go to the police and file a report, and she agreed. She warned them to quit harassing her,